Hello out to all you wonderful people. This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another Pitch for Switch discussion. And this time I'm going to be talking about Lattale, which this is a very old MMO. It's been fun for me since I've played it way back. I think in like 2009, 2010. I played it almost religiously for about 6 months, and then I kind of drifted off to other things. And I went back to it again briefly for a period of time after that, and then dropped back off of it. Both of those times I played it, the company OG Planet was still in business. They're now defunct. And this game has been picked up by Papaya Games. Different company, same game though. I could see this being put on the Switch because of its style. Now, obviously, there would have to be some work done to take it from mouse and keyboard to being played with the gamepad. And I think originally the game did have support for a gamepad. You just had to configure it. I haven't attempted with this iteration, so I don't know for sure. Either way, I mean, all it takes is setting some hotkeys and setting some button functions up, and this game would be very much playable for a lot of people with a controller. And on top of that, the Switch does have a keyboard setup, so that's also not like, it's not out of the realm of possibility. But what I would be interested in seeing is this come to the Switch and have crossplay with the PC version of the game, and just have the community built up with additional players. Maybe even have like a signifier next to the player's name to show that they're playing on a Switch. I mean, because if you would be able to migrate your account back and forth, then you wouldn't necessarily have to always be playing on your Switch. But it would be just a nice little thing to add in. Other than that, I mean, it's an interesting game. It's got a lot of story to it if you're willing to play through all of the different missions to get the story. And on top of that, it does have a pretty big community. Anytime I go on, I see lots of people playing. Maybe not always in my same general area, because this game has been around for a while, so there are probably a lot more people in the higher tier areas than in the lower tier ones. But either way, I think it could be something pretty cool and interesting just to throw on the Switch and have there. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of free-to-play games as is, but when I find one that I think is decent, I'm willing to shill for it. So I do see this as a pretty decent free-to-play game. And the game itself helps you out with a lot of stuff so that you honestly don't have to put money into it. You can for whatever things that you want to, but you don't have to in order to get like an enjoyable experience. And plus, hey, it could just be a bonus to have it on a home console platform or / portable console platform to draw more people in. I mean, again, it's already got a pretty decent player base. I'm not saying that it is a small player base, but it never hurts to have fresh players in a game or in an environment in a game. So, I mean, that's basically all it is for me. I mean, I'm interested in seeing it there. It's not necessarily something that has to be there, but I think that with the art style of it, the gameplay style would be pretty nice. There is a mobile version of Lattale out, but it has a whole different aesthetic. That's why I prefer the PC one. I'd prefer that version of it be the game that is moved over to the Switch. And it's not like it's the biggest thing ever. It wouldn't take up as much space on the Switch as it does on a PC. So, I mean, that's it. I'm trying to think of the next game that I'm going to be doing, but I'm trying to also stay ahead. So, anyway, thank you guys very much for listening, and keep your eyes and ears out for more stuff from me. And until the next time, enjoy your games and peace out, everybody.